Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Bull out there with Bird. Then it's Duren. Then there's Christie, and it's Van Vliet in at the point. And for the Wizards, we've got Richaun Holmes. Jordan Poole is out there with Coulibaly. Then it's Saddiq Bey. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. Hey, Clark, when you're on the road, what are some things that help bring teams, closer together?
Well, one of the common things for all people is food. So gathering for dinner as teammates is one of those ways you can bond. Maybe taking in a movie, perhaps a comedy show. Anything that can lighten the pressure, what goes on the court, so that you get a chance to know each other as more than just teammates. Over the last few years, we've continued to see Van Vliet improve as a leader, and it really shows up in his playmaking.
Holmes with a screen on Van Vliet. Poole the pass to Holmes. Just 5 to shoot. Poole against Van Vliet. Pass to Duren. Doubled by Holmes. Here's Christie. Bird kicks to Van Vliet. Here's Christie. He had 15 points last outing. From 17 feet out, and that one drops.
Good shot selection from Van Vliet.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 4-point game. Holmes with a screen on Van Vliet. Poole no good. Bird with the bounce pass. Christie the pass to Bird. And he makes that one.
And in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves, can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Here's Poole following the basket by Larry Bird. Inside. Got a hand on it. And here they come. For 3, Van Vliet. Back to Bird. Second chance shot. Pass to Bull. Now here's Bird. Shoots over Holmes. Bird can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Bey, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Back to Poole. Shoots over Van Vliet. Poole no good. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just...
this Wizard team is really bad.
Only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And it's Brian Keith calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Poole. Stolen by Van Vliet. Plays it in off the breakaway. Van Vliet's got his second bucket tonight.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. Really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Champagnie. Coulibaly up top, defended by Christie. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First team foul.
That's good from Coulibaly. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now Bird against Golden State. He was really on his game. And there's the foul. It's on Coulibaly. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, Washington. They trail by 7. Here's Bull.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Over in the corner, Poole. Here's Bay. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Bird against Poole. From 13, Bird with the bucket. Bird's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Champagnie. And here's Bay. Nothing on the board. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And how about the aggressiveness by Bay, taking the contact and able to score through it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Bird inside. He's defended by Bay. Here's Christie on the clock.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Christie. Brogdon, he's checked in for Coulibaly. And Christie drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Champagnie. Fires from the line. Poole, no good. Gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Christie. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Christie's got 7.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Washington making a change here. George is checked in. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games.
Well, you've got to love the shot selection lately. I mean, this team, the ball is finding the open man.
Magic and Bird's team, the best shooting teams in the league. A lot of ball movement.
Van Vliet against Poole. Drops in the layup for 2.
Showing his strength inside. Poole muscles that one home.
Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Poole against Van Vliet. Bird outside. It's Duren, top of the key. 5 to shoot. Bird a screen on home. Duren finds Bird. And the shot is good. 6 points for him. Wizards trail by 11. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Now here's Caruso. No scoring in this one. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Poole bounce pass. Here's Bay. Christie with the rebound. Gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Bird. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Assisted by
Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the Wizards with
They
possession.
beating the brakes
It's a
off this
13-point
team
game.
already.
They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Showing the range. How about Bay taking and making his fair share of those triples.
Van Vliet kicks to Bird. Van Vliet on the wing. Guarded by Poole. Shot clock at 5. Bird passes to Duren. Stolen by George. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Holmes. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Bird. Van Vliet outside. A 3-ball. Bird can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
That's good from Brogdon. And the assist by George.
Boy, with that strong body and good size, Brogdon's able to finish through contact.
Van Vliet kicks to Bird. Over George. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bird's got 10 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Brogdon outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I think this is Brogdon just being zoned in, locked in, not allowing the defense to throw him off his game.
They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Boy, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that
Both teams will make substitutions. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Wagner, right side. Here's Christie. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 9 points in the game so far.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Brogdon. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Here's Caruso. Following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Wagner. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Gill. Shot clock at 6. Here's Carrington. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Christie. The rebound by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Washington. Trailing here by 8. George with no one around. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And that's just really
Washington getting back into it.
Awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Pippen with it. Still yet to score. A wide open look for Bird. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Then along
Boy,
came
he's really
Larry.
been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
George with the screen on Christie. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Not going to go that time. Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Caruso, the pass to Wagner. Here's Christie. No good from outside. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. Here's Gill. Caruso grabs the miss. Hitting an impressive 60% early. Gill against Bird. Pass to Caruso. And that one, good.
Oh, that play I just ran was gorgeous. I was patient. I waited for it to develop.
I mean, that's what's happening here.
But yeah, I see you. And welcome back, my man. I'll see you in the comments.
Here's Brogdon. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And that one is good.
Brogdon does a nice job using his body close to the basket. He's a strong guard who knows what to do down there.
Now here's Pippen. Scoreless thus far. Caruso sets the screen for Pippen. And here's Bird for three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer, Peter.
Woo!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close.
Larry Bird with a dominant first
Lifting up
quarter.
the team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Up by 11. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, Sweater, I see you, man. Larry Bird on fire. I'm
going
to leave him in.
Here tonight.
I usually rest Bird at the beginning of the second quarter, but right now he's on fire. I'm going to leave him in there.
Caruso out there with Bird. And there's Christie. Then it's Pippen. And it's Duren in at the center, filling out
nice
the middle.
move. Nice play. That was nice.
With his three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Bird kicks to Pippen. Pulls it from 20. And Bird gets it to go.
Man, Larry Bird is on fire.
Pippen's got his third assist on
18 for Bird. Man.
Smart against Pippen. Brogdon outside. That three off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems
yeah,
to
he's cooking right now.
They've gone after this win a little bit.
They cannot stop this play. They cannot stop this play. We are killing them. They can't stop it.
Bucket of the night.
That top side screen roll rub.
Here's Carrington. Still without a basket. Tipped away.
Every time we go to it, something good happens. Out of that play.
Here's Champagnie. Caruso grabs the miss.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
To the
inside.
Shots good.
Got him. Mismatch.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
The Magic's team plays totally different than Larry's team.
He has 6.
If you ever watched the Magic Johnson games that I've done, they mirror the way they played in the 80s, really.
They need this.
One's a big inside team.
With the rebound.
The other one's a fast break, get out and run.
Now Pippen.
There it is again.
Lets it fly.
He better not hit that. About to say, man, he better not hit that. You gotta miss sometime, man.
George passes to Brogdon. Duren pulls it in. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Bird outside. Over George. Here's Durant finishing with force.
Wow.
Shook that building
On the glass.
all the way up.
Getting out
Nothing
rebounded.
soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's
That's
gonna
our
put a
Robert
body on him,
Parrish.
then that's going to be the result.
Jalen
Awesome
Duren.
rewind, courtesy
That's why
of
he was. That's why I
AT&T
drafted him.
5G
To this team.
Washington.
Out of the expansion
Brian
draft.
Keefe calling timeout here.
To be
This
that
will give him a
rebounder,
chance to
put
discuss
shots
some
back up,
potential
block shots,
alterations.
run the floor. Just like Chief used to do. Let's give him a breather. He's getting a little tired now. Let's bring in Wagner. Larry's still fresh. Got Larry playing up front right now at power forward. Now I'll take Christie out, bring in Dosumo. Van Vliet, bring him back in. And we'll go with Oroka. We'll give him some minutes.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give
I'm going to leave Larry out there. Larry balling, man. He's got 18 and 7 already.
Between affirmation and
This small ball
accountability.
era just creates so many
When you
opportunities to
believe in a
score and get
player,
rebounds
that
for Larry.
also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Brogdon. And
Damn.
again, unable to change momentum here.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
I'm going to keep running it until they stop it. They finally stopped it. They finally stopped it.
To the middle.
Nice!
Here's Van
Oh,
Vliet.
that was gorgeous.
And it's Bird picking up the assist.
That was sweet.
Bird's got his fourth assist in this one.
Hey, Sweater,
And
thanks,
so
man.
it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Wizards.
I'm glad you're enjoying it,
Nothing
man.
offensively yet from them
Glad
in the
you're enjoying
second quarter. George
That's
sets
all I
the
care
screen
about,
for
just
Smart.
having fun, man.
Pass to George.
I want full immersion.
Now here's Brogdon. 4 on the clock.
That's when you know the game is good.
Launches it.
When you forget you're even playing a
And that's
video game.
collected by Bird.
That's the way I like
They've
it.
shown some strength in the paint today.
When you
Their
forget you're
work
even playing
on
a game,
the board
it starts feeling
has been
real.
impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely
Pick and pop with Larry.
dominant.
Larry
Van
pops
Vliet
out.
Kicks to Bird.
No
Now
sumo
Dosumu. He's guarded by Brogdon.
in the Larry. Fake,
Here's Bird.
fade away. Off the glass,
Washington
can't get it.
with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now here's Brogdon. Not a lot of room.
Backside
And the
help,
shot
not
goes
there.
down.
No backside
Brogdon's got
help.
8.
Well, it took him 6 attempts, but he finally
Faulkner's not the
knocks
best
one
shot
down.
blocker off the bench. Larry dances probably. Here they go again.
Bird outside.
Too late.
Over George.
Too late.
And Bird
Too late.
with the basket on the assist
They can't
from
stop
Van
that
Vliet.
play, man. Every time we go to it.
Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Washington's gone 0.
They are just having a
the arc
fit.
to start the second quarter. And Brogdon, here we go. And the ball goes
Just
out of
dribbled out of bounds.
Last touch by Brogdon.
Yeah, the Wizards are a pretty bad team, man.
For your Wizards,
This is a bad team.
Kristan Hall.
At least the Warriors had off. Right, the bank is open, right?
Jordan Poole.
The Wizards are a really bad team, though, man. This is a bad performance right now.
They have a 22-point lead.
They're not moving the ball around. They're not cutting. They're not setting screens for guys.
They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Now, here's Okoro. He's covered closely.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brogdon looking it over.
Look at this.
Pass to Thor.
Move the ball around. It's just too stagnant.
Van Vliet
That's
against
some
Poole.
screens.
Just
Not-
5 on the clock.
Just one-on-one ball.
Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's good.
Not gonna win like that.
The more
Not against this
effective
team.
Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Greg, it's not the first.
Here it is again.
But Jordan
Good
Poole
screen.
is
Open.
unreal at the foul line.
God damn,
Led the
man.
league in 22 at 92.5%.
Faulkner is
Beating out
setting some
teammates
nasty
Steph Curry
screens right
by
now, man.
2.7%.
He is just
Always
springing
been
these
amongst
dudes out of
the
the
league
picture
leaders
every
in
time.
attempts.
And Poole gets it to go.
That time, dribbling needed for Poole to cash in.
All right.
And here is Van Vliet.
Here he is again.
Here's
Another
Bird.
screen.
The
Then hit.
rebound by Carrington.
But Faulkner is setting
Total
some mean
breakdown
picks
from
right
the
now,
defense
man.
there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
That's why I drafted
Pass
him,
to Thor.
to get Larry open
Here's
shots.
Carrington.
Set them hard
Nice ball
screens.
movement by Washington. And again, Washington with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. And he just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Van Vliet kicks to Bird. Back to Van Vliet. From down.
Oh!
It goes.
That's a tough
Van
shot.
Vliet's got 8 points.
And unafraid
That's
to
a tough
challenge
shot.
the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
I changed it the last second. Got lucky.
The 3 from Poole. And it's Wagner with
That's
the
a
rebound.
terrible shot.
Gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Taking free throws.
All right, let's give Larry a break here.
I know the NBA.
You can't be careless. When
That's
you
mostly
play.
because of Larry Bird.
No wasted
Bird ain't missed a free
opportunities
throw
at the
all
line.
season
It's a
long.
team effort, and
I don't think Bird missed a free throw all season long so far.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Give Bird a break. He's earned it.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, Wizards aren't putting forth a good show tonight.
20. Let's check in with our reporter, David
Kind of a
Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks.
piss-poor
The
performance by the
NBA
Wizards right now.
65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect.
Damn.
Guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them
Wow.
tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Come on, hustle, hustle, Bull. Get back, get back.
Quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Koulibaly
Got Larry Nance Jr.
finds
playing center
Poole.
right now. More mobile, better shot blocker than
Takes
Wagner.
it inside. The Wizards with another miss.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Simmons with it. Still scoreless.
Don't want that shot. Mismatch in the post.
Nance, right side. And he
Good
hits it
job.
just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, this league is
Had a mismatch in the
good
post.
shape when you talk about guys like Nance, the consummate role
That's
player.
the problem with the NBA.
That's
That right there is the problem with the NBA right there. That you come down, you get post up, and you come down with a quick shot, and now you're going to make the hole even
There's
worse.
a screen on home.
That makes the game look
Pass the
bad
ball.
when you do stuff like that.
Outside, Simmons. Now, Okoro. Over in
Nice
the corner,
screen.
Dosunmu. Good on
Good
the three-point.
screen. Let's look at that play again. Nothing else is going on. Let's watch this play. I was waiting for it all day to. Basically, it's like an upside. I'm opening up the floor here to try to get a shot on the wing on the weak side here. Setting screens on the paint. We got a double stagger screen in the paint. He's gonna run back around. I'm waiting for it all day. He's got a two-way go. See, if he comes out on this side, he can come around curl here. If they overplay here, he can come around here. It's a two-way go. And the players got to be able to read the screens that come off on either side. Because you got either Bull here or Nance setting a double screen on each side. So it's just a matter of which side he wants to pick. Trigger man comes out, shoots it. Cash money. Can't get any better than that, fellas.
Shot. Dosunmu's got
That's
five.
basketball right
And
there.
with the lead, I like the strategy.
That is
here.
basketball.
Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Koulibaly with it. Defended by Dosunmu. Holmes passes to Poole. screen on Simmons. To
Good
end the
defense.
cold streak, it's
Good
deflected,
defense.
and they get it back.
We're gonna get the rebound though.
So it's
No
the
rebound.
visitors now.
Got a rebound. No rebounds, no rings. Pat Roddy said.
Pass to Nance, and here is Okoro. The shot's good on the assist by Nance.
We just getting better shots.
Okoro's
That's the
got himself
difference.
going with the triple, his
We're getting
first
better
basket of
shots.
the game.
That's why we're
They could
winning.
use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Everything they take is contested.
Holmes passes to Champagny.
That's a tough shot.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's
Too
Cole.
little. Too
It's
little.
good.
Too little.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Bay.
Yeah, unfortunately, Wizards aren't giving us a good show here. It's unfortunate. I wanted to see a decent game here, but I kind of knew it. I said on the last stream the Wizards they're probably gonna get their butts kicked,
Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
and they didn't let me down. Wizards are playing like doo-doo right here. They playing like
The
straight
Wizards
doo-doo.
have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first one falls.
I think I'm gonna let Larry rest up for the rest of the half. I'm gonna let Larry come out and put a show on next. This game is pretty much over at this point. Must see what Larry can do in the second half. Just let him take all the shots. Let him put a show on. We just don't want to play. Fine, we're gonna bury you. If you don't want to play, we'll bury you.
He doesn't get the second one. Count the basket. Champagny's got his first basket of the night.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Ben Simmons still has a good handle. I'll give him credit for that.
Pass to Dosunmu. Okoro with it.
Nope, not there. Not there. Good screen.
Simmons left side. Shoots over Poole. That
Nope.
misses off the backboard.
Not Ben Simmons.
Washington shooting a meager 37% for the
No
game.
jumper there.
There's the drive.
That is a tough
And the
shot,
call
man.
on the shot.
They are relying on some of the most
Oh, that's a high
difficult offensive possessions
Working inside
to try to get back in this game.
It's his first trip to the line.
And to this point,
Yeah, Ben Simmons just, I don't know, man. Just
from the line,
probably
he's
just too
done a
much
really
too
good
soon.
job.
You know how they were young
I think
guys.
free throw shooting and
Now
it's
these were
all
young
about
guys,
rhythm
man.
and confidence.
Too
and
much too soon.
He hasn't been able to establish any rhythm.
Yeah,
there
Simmons.
this
I know what
season.
you're talking about. Yeah. Too much too soon. That's what
And
it
the
was.
first one at the line is good.
Too much
the
too soon.
confidence Poole plays with, you gotta admire it. He feels like he can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Both good from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident.
Still has great
that
size though and good talent, ball handling.
aggressiveness
Give him credit for that.
correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here's
And he can
Simmons.
still do this.
Hasn't made one yet. To the
He can
paint.
still do this.
It's tipped. And
That was a good
one
play,
goes out of
though.
bounds. Last touch by Bay.
With that size, you can still run plays through him and let him be a trigger man.
He's checked in for Nance.
That's why I picked him up.
0.
That's why I put him on the team. I knew he'd be a good playmaker for us. I don't expect much offense off him though.
Just 2 to shoot. Simmons finds Okoro. He drains it as the
Nice.
shot clock ticks down. Okoro's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but
And he's a pretty good, he's a decent defensive player at times. Even though Steph Curry lit him up, he's a pretty decent defensive
Poole
player
against
against average offensive players.
Holmes with a screen on Simmons.
Even though Curry destroyed him last
And here's
game.
Poole for 3.
Never mind. As soon as I say that,
Poole's got 12.
yeah.
Got it off in time. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far
Yeah.
it hasn't been close.
Mental.
Delivering
Lack of
the
character,
blowout.
too.
And we'll be back right after halftime for the
They
start
getting
of
their
the
butts
third quarter.
kicked. Look,
We'll see you in a bit.
they not even. Their half court offense is garbage. It's like they have no identity in the half court. It's just a bunch of random plays. Guys going one-on-one, looking for Hail Mary offense. Not gonna win like that.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a
They're shooting 38%, man, as a team.
Swerving off topic for a moment.
We're shooting
I need you guys to weigh in on this.
Because we're taking better
Is
shots.
a hot dog a sandwich?
They're getting bad shots.
Man, it's a hot dog. Jeez.
19 assists. Look at that. We got 19 assists. There's 7.
Right?
That's why we're
That's
winning.
bread.
We're getting better shots.
Isn't that what
Passing the
it takes
ball.
to make a sandwich?
Stuff between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
Bird got
Feels
22, 8,
sandwiched
4.
between two great debaters.
Modern era
Let's talk
offenses.
now about that first half. What a
Defense.
commanding start for the visiting
More
team.
possessions. Stats go up. That's what happens.
Oh, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing.
Man,
If they
Larry,
can,
just
I
that
expect this
footwork.
lead to grow.
Catch, shoot, repeat. Catch,
Thank
shoot,
you for
repeat.
being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
I'm gonna let Larry get his offense in on this one.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Wow, illegal
Always
screen.
out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Rashawn Holmes.
Look at Larry.
And Champagnie in at the four-man
Boys
position.
don't know what y'all doing
That's the
out
group on
here.
the floor right now for Washington.
I've seen more fight in one of my beers.
Van Vliet. In the corner, it's Bird. Rebound by the Wizards. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Pass to Holmes. Koulibaly with it.
Yeah, you like that sweater, huh? Larry Bird. Yes, so he said, I've seen more fight in one of my phone and one of my beers than one you guys showing tonight.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And here is Van Vliet. Bird outside.
Bird, 3.
Good. And
Damn. Look at Bird. You see Bird? Hold on. You see Bird face on that? He was like, these boys ain't got nothing. Homeboy didn't even close out, man. He just didn't even try. Look at this. He just sat there like, fuck it. You can see the dude's face, man. He ain't even trying, man. He just ain't even trying. Just damn. You see Larry's face when he was running back. Well, I tell you, I came back to the NBA. I know it's been like this.
On the night.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive
I'd have brought Kevin
support
McHale
so far.
with me.
When they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
He could have
Koulibaly with it.
played point guard today.
Wide
The way your guys are guarding.
Koulibaly, no good. Gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Greg, what's the key thing Fred
Larry
VanVleet
again.
brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for
3 seconds.
And he gets the whistle for the 3
3
second
seconds.
call. A difficult situation for Washington.
Yeah, people don't realize that Larry Bird
They've only given up 3 points.
basically had an entire Hall of Fame career,
Holmes with a screen on Bird. Holmes with it.
basically in only 7 seasons. I mean, he accomplished more in 7 seasons than most players do in 13, 15 years. Like from 1980 to like 1987, that's pretty much his best years for the most part.
inside. Working on Bay. It's good.
God damn.
Bird's got 27.
Boy, Bird has really been in the zone throughout
Man,
this
he is
game.
killing these boys, man.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Poole.
They ain't even working hard either. It's so sad.
Now Holmes. Clock at 4. And here's Bay. Bird covering. Bay, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Shoots from the line. Bowl dishes to Bird. Bowl kicks to Bird.
Oh, no.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bay.
12th and 3-point.
Yeah, fundamentals, man.
And for the steals, not a
Now that over,
for
no
them thus
over
far this
dribbling,
season. Top 20 in the league,
catch and
but
shoot, good
some of that, I
footwork.
think it's because they're just conservative defensively.
And once again, on their block shots, rim protection, Greg, has been a focus this season, and it's gotten them a spot in the top 10. They are very tough inside.
I'm about to say.
Take his defensive assignments lightly. Bay really makes it tough on the opposing ball handler.
Holmes. And it's Holmes with the extra effort. Holmes got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here is Bird. He's got 27. Shoots over Bay. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Man, it's just 1,
Bird's
2
got
dribbles
7 points for the quarter.
over
Like
with.
he can't miss right
Because
now, guys.
people
I mean,
forget
completely in the zone this
he's
quarter.
6'9" with a high angle
Brian
release.
Keefe. He's
He's
made the decision.
6'9"
He wants
with a
to
high
huddle up
release
with this
point,
guy.
And a quick
We
release.
got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. You look at Bird, leading the league in points
Look at
per
that.
game. Such a great player.
And all you have to do is point
That's
to his
legit.
name at the top of
More
that
possessions.
list. Does that tell the story well
Faster
enough
pace.
or what? What a season.
More shots to go around. Much more freer offense. More shots. That's what would happen.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter.
More free throws to go
50%
around,
from the
too.
field. Bay against Bird. The shot's good from Bay.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
During the pass to Van Vliet. Bird with it. 6 to shoot. Yep, it counts. Bird's got 31 points.
Man, he
He's
is.
demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
He might get
Back to
50
Poole.
a night again. The way this is going.
Bird against Bay. Pass to Holmes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Larry Bird. Washington shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. Bird with it. Pass to Bull. Back to Bird. Over Koulibaly. And it's Bird missing. The Wizards have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. The kick out to Poole.
Oh, man. Just missed it.
Bay against Van Vliet. Bay in the post.
Now you see that?
As the whistle blows.
Now, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Defensive 3 seconds. He shouldn't even been. That shot should never have gotten off because. See, watch this. Watch this. I had to get out of the lane because of defensive 3 seconds. This is the stuff I be talking about. You can't even protect the basket because you're so worried about defensive. I have to have an artificial shift. I gotta get out of the lane because I don't want to get called. So I gotta. So you see what I'm talking about? That's an artificial shift. I'm only moving because I have to, not because the offense is making it. That's what's wrong with the NBA. Like, why you don't have great defenses anymore. You can't protect the basket. You have to get out of the lane artificially.
2 free throws.
First personal.
And Bay really understands
Or it's a foul. It's literally a foul. You don't do it.
To overcommit.
The Wizards have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. That free throw good from Bay.
You gotta like how ready Bay always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks, with so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
This is how automatic it is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
Poole kicks to Holmes. Pass to Coulibaly. Van Vliet against Poole. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, how about the focus by Poole completing that play?
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
I like how he's flexing his muscles when he's down by 20 points. Like, seriously?
And Poole, no good on that one. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Van Vliet finds Bird. With the fadeaway.
Come on now. Come on now.
35.
Come on now, man. It's getting ridiculous. That move was so sick. Look at 1, 2 dribbles, 3 dribbles. Gets him on his hip. Into the lane. Fades. Shooter's touch, bro. That is sick. That looked just like Larry Bird. I don't care what nobody says. That is sick, bro. He took him to the woodshed on that one, man.
You know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird very reliable from the mid-range.
Wizards passing it around. Here's Coulibaly. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Poole with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Pass to Holmes. It's stolen by Duren.
Who got hurt?
Ah. Here's Bird. Offensive rebound. Going inside. 6 on the shot clock. Van Vliet passes to Bird. Shoots over Brogdon. No good from Bird. And we've got a timeout call by Brian.
That dude got hurt.
He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Brogdon against Van Vliet. And they pick up 2. Brogdon's got 10 points in the game.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Bird passes to Wagner. Pass to Caruso. George against Bird. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Bird's got
37 for Bird
here in the second half.
Man, he is putting on a clinic.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. George sets a screen for Brogdon. Outside, George. Pass to Coulibaly. Now, here is George. Bird covering. From the wing. Bird pulls it in. Bird's got 11 rebounds in the game. And
cross-court pass. You don't see that no more. Remember them Larry Bird outlet passes? Damn, he got that shit out there, bro.
11 points in the game.
You know, passing is one of Bird's many attributes. He's got a great eye for finding open teammates that are ready to shoot it.
Here's Carrington. No scoring in this one. Here's Brogdon. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Wagner has screen on George.
Oh, my God.
Bird,
oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Wizards have gone 7.
If he ain't hit that, I'd turn the game off, man. I was like, that's enough, man. He made both of them dudes slip.
Here's Carrington, defended by Christie. And a lot of contact.
That was a nice move by him.
Shoot 2 here. And
let's take a look at that move by. I know he missed the shot, but the fact that he did what he did to them dudes, I gotta look at that again, man. He made both of them dudes. And then went to the freaking runner though, off the beautiful runner. He just missed that little running floater with the Converse on. Man, look at this. Hey, both of these dudes. Look at this shit, man. What you guys doing over there? Maybe you ought to go ahead and get them shoes checked. Like you slipping and sliding around over here. Think you this is a roller? Do you think this is roller derby?
now, let's take a look.
I thought something Larry Bird would say in a situation like that. They're over there playing roller derby.
Taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons.
Oh, playing rollerball.
For that matchup with Las Vegas. It's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there.
God damn, man.
Big step forward for this team.
And Washington making a change here. Gills checked in. Down low. Christie kicks to Bird. Right wing.
I'm done. I don't know what else to say, man. That's just dude. I'm sorry to keep pausing, but he is. But these plays are like, it's just like classic Larry Bird type shit. Hit, fake, another hit, fake, turns, pivot. God damn.
17 now, just in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
1:58 left here in the third quarter. Here's George, pass to Gill, and the ball travels out of bounds.
I don't know what he was doing.
By George.
I don't know what he was doing.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look here at the visitors.
Miami still leading the Eastern Conference right now.
Take over the first one.
Team Larry Bird trying to catch him.
5 games behind.
I think for Washington,
they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Here's Bird. That one goes in. Bird's got 41.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Pass to George. Now Brogdon. And there's the drive.
That front line.
Here's
too much size to the basket.
He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got
outside. Fades back. Wagner kicks to Caruso. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon.
Wow.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, this is
First team foul.
this dude is putting on some moves.
Goes back up. A nice shot by Bird. Bird's got 4.
I'm sorry, I just can't. He is making some shots, ain't he? No, man, this is crazy. 1 foot runner across the lane, off the left foot. Nothing but net. But you gotta remember, he's 6'9", man. With touch, square up to the basket. Bam.
43 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean,
He is putting on
guys
exhibition.
don't last minutes; they last days.
Here's Carrington. From downtown, here's Gill. Outside for George. No good
Exactly,
with the triple.
6'10" with the shoes on, right? And the arm, the
Now
wingspan.
here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. Third left side. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
Man, Larry Bird was
delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
a spectacular shooting performance. That's all I can say. He was hitting from every angle. Inside, elbow, three-pointers, runners, fadeaways.
With the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Man. Teammates is out there watching it like, damn, this is some show. Hey.
Gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Richaun Holmes. David.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Wizards about his status. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. These early season injuries are tough to come back from, and it will force them to change the rotation. They'll have to switch up all of those off-season plans and see what changes they make. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
We've got Alex Caruso.
Personal foul.
Duran out there with Bird. And there's Christie. And it's Van Vliet.
Went right at it.
Clark, famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size. But, man, when you
That's
look at his
Artez
intangibles,
Johnson.
it's hard to
That's
not
why I put him
impressed
in
with
there.
what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
Now here's Smart. It's Brogdon on the wing. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity.
They cannot guard this man.
Information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do. You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Wizards. Bird hits them both. Here's Smart. first minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Hands it from downtown.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Smart against Van Vliet. And here's Bird from the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Christie. 5 on the clock. Back to Bird. It's stolen by Jones. George against Christie. Outside, Jones. Up top, Brogdon. Defended by Caruso. 4 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
You know, he's a big guard who really uses his size well. Brogdon is capable of playing either of the guard spots. He's old school in that way, just a guard who happens to be very versatile.
Now, here's Bull. Bird right side. Top of the key, Pippen. Pass to Christie. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Washington basketball.
Took too long. Trying to force it too much. Trying to run a play for him too much.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
You go ahead and try to get some more 5-on-5 action.
Brogdon against Christie. And that one's good. Brogdon's got 7 now in this quarter.
Good trickery that time with the ball by Brogdon. Nice finish as well.
Smart against Pippen. Inside, Bird. Chalk up 2 there. 47 points for Larry Bird.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Brogdon. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get good of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Smart against Christie. Now here's Smart. D right on him. Here's George. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Now here's Pippen. Bull a screen on Jones. Here's Bird. Rebound, Washington. Outside, Smart. Pass to Jones. And Bull sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards.
How was that out of? That's a clean block.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for George. Bay comes in for Jones. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Johnson. And Poole subbed in for Smart. Poole on the wing. They set the pick from past the arc. They grabbed their own miss. Gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Bay. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brogdon's got 14 points here in the second half. Now Pippen. Pass to Christie. Over in the corner, Caruso. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now, here's Holmes. Bay with it. Teardrop shot. And Bull pulls it down. have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Christie the pass to Bird. Shoots over Bay. The rebound by Brogdon. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 12-4 run. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Wizards making a change here. Champagne's checked in. And Coulibaly drops them both. Gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Caruso sets the screen for Pippen. Pass to Caruso. Here's Christie. Over Coulibaly. Christie can't make it.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And Coulibaly gets it to go.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Now here's Bird. From 13 feet, it goes down. Bird's got 49 points in the game.
Bird can get you points in just about any situation. Scores at all 3 levels, and he's determined as a scorer.
In the corner, it's Coulibaly to the paint. Here's Poole. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Pippen. On the wing, Bird. And another one full.
He tried to take a charge and got faced for his trouble.
And here is Poole. Pass to Bay. Holmes setting the pick for Bay. Holmes with it. Bowl covering. And he could not get that one to go.
Oh, come on now. That was a clean block.
That one is on Bowl.
Third team foul.
He tried to take a charge and got faced up, sweater out.
First free throw is good.
A charge, though, man? Seriously?
Both free throws good from home.
I swear, man. This new NBA is crazy.
Gone 5 of 10.
That's all I can say.
From the field. Pippen kicks to Bird. Washington with the rebound. Holmes got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Coulibaly, defended by Christie. Here's Poole.
All right, man, take care.
Bank shot, no good.
Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Hope you had a good time.
0 for 2 start from downtown here
Sweater.
in the fourth quarter. Poole with the steal. Into the lane. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Bird. Shot from 16. Rebound, Washington. Holmes got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Champagnie passes to Bay.
Man.
Holmes with a screen on Christie. Lock at 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Holmes, good.
They playing good now. 12-point game. They getting back into it. Not over yet.
Right in rhythm so that he can attack.
Now, here is Bird. Goes up to the stripe. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Bird's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keith. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Bird. And it's Pippen in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Wizards trail by 14. Bay finds Poole. Now Coulibaly. Washington again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Timeout on the floor. Away team timeout.
Only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Bird left side. It's Pippen on the wing. Back to Bird. Pass to Okoro. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
Assisted by.
Bird's got 6 assists in the game.
And Bird gets a lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
Now here's Bay. There's 1:38 left in the game. Near the three-point line, it's Poole, and the jumper falls for him.
How about the execution out of that pick and roll as Poole calls his own number?
Outside Pippen, pass to Bird. Shoots a fader. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 9-foot shot, and that one hits back iron. Gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Okoro shot is off. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pippen against Poole. Pass to Bird. And it's good for 2. Bird's got 55.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
At the line for Washington.
That's good from Poole.
Taking 2 shots.
Larry Bird with 55 points tonight. After scoring 50 in Golden State. So 100 points plus by Larry Bird in 2 games.
All free throws good from Poole. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wagner with a screen for Pippen. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's a victory for the road team in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Larry Bird.
dominant performance by Team Larry Bird tonight. Let's take a look at the stats. Neither team got out and ran tonight. It was pretty much a ho-hum game in terms of the fast break points. Look at the, man, we took 14 threes to make 7. They won the battle of the three-point game, but not really, because they took 25 to make 9. We took 14 to make 7, so it's negligible. Bench points goes to them because Larry Bird pretty much, we didn't really go to our bench tonight. It was pretty much the Larry Bird show. So let's go ahead and take a look at the man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. The Hick from French Lick. 25 or 45, 3 for 5 from downtown. 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 55 big points in 43 minutes of play. Let's see. 69 points responsible for. And let's go ahead and take a look at him. Coming off screens. Bam. Finger roll, left hand. Into the paint, quick hitter. Bam. Catch and go. Didn't even drip. Off a screen. Bam. Off a screen again. Bam. In the post. Fade away from the baseline. Bam. Nothing but net. In the post again. Off the screen. Bam. Off the glass. Finger roll left hand. He hit so many great shots, man. What a performance. But let's see what the next game's coming up. Should be Team Showtime now. Should be Magic time. Should be time for Magic, yep. Magic is up next. They're going to Orlando, so that'll be the next game coming up. Next game coming up will be Magic Johnson, Las Vegas Showtime, taking on the Orlando Magic. And you can find that game right here on Lexington Strong Style Sports and Gaming. I guess I am whatever I'm playing at the time. If I'm playing Far Cry or whatever, it's an adventure stream. Now it's a sports stream. But that being said, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I will see you guys for the next one. It's the Las Vegas Showtime. We'll be taking on the Orlando Magic.